Hi, this is Jackie. I am a senior support analyst with the SQL team, and I am going to be talking about and showing you how to use the command work PC format. This command allows you to edit an existing or create a new delimited format. And we're all familiar with some of the most common types of outputs, such as Microsoft Word, Excel, and PDF, but sometimes you may have a need to output data in a delimited format. And as a reminder, a delimiter is simply a character that's used to separate your individual fields or values in your output. And this is usually a comma or a tab, but it can be other characters. In order to use Work PC format, you will need to have access to the green screen command line. And some examples of why you may want to use this command are maybe you want to change the delimiter symbol from a comma to a pipe, or maybe you want to remove the delimiter completely. You can also change other components of your output, such as where an output string starts and ends, or what you have displayed or not displayed for your field headings. After you've created your new PC format, it will be available for use from within Viewpoint, for use in a script, and you can even use it in SQL Web Interface. So once you've issued the command Work PC format, you will see several existing formats that are shipped with the product, as well as possibly some end user created ones. The ones that have the asterisk next to them are the canned formats available. So from this screen, I could take option 1 to select an existing format if I want to see how maybe it's set up, and then maybe decide I want to come back and take option 3 to make a copy of that, and I could adjust it as I need, or I can hit F6 if I want to create a brand new one. Once I've created the new format, it will be available for use in Viewpoint by simply right-clicking and selecting Save Results as a PC file. It's available in a SQL script within the PC format parameter, and you can use this new format in SQL Web Interface by selecting Save Results As. And just a quick note that if you do have Viewpoint open at the time of creating your new PC format, you do need to close out of Viewpoint and reopen it to see the new format available. So I can show you how this works in action. Hopefully you're seeing the green screen.
We are seeing your screen, Jackie.
Thank you. So I've already issued the Work PC format, which is WRKPCFMT. And here we can see the list of the current formats, the delimited formats that are available. So here are those canned versions that come with the product. And I do have one created outside of those by an end user. So I want to take a look at this star delimited. So I'm going to take option 1 there. And here you can see the title along with the different sections or different components of the output that you can play with and adjust as you need. For the purposes of this webinar, we're only going to focus on the most commonly used ones, which are the delimiter, the string start, end, and the heading record. There's also a record end and a numeric edit line, and you can just position your cursor there and hit F1 if you need more information on that. So I like this format, but I want to change my delimiter and possibly my headings. So I'm going to cancel out of this. And since it has everything else I need, I'm going to take an option 3 here to make a copy of it. And I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to hit enter. And so I have a copy of that star delimited we just looked at, but I want to change my delimiter. I want to make it a pipe character. I'm going to keep the string start and end, but I want to see my headings. So I'm going to change star none to star heading and hit enter. So you can see it's created here on this line, JD delim, with the title of JD delimited with headings. So I'm going to go ahead and launch Viewpoint. So for cuss list, I'm going to check for my new format. I'm going to right click and do save results as a PC file. And you see you have all of your standard formats, and down here we have some of those canned ones I showed you. And here's the new one that I just created, JD delimited with headings. I'm going to go ahead and save that. And here is how that format looks. So up at the top, there's my headings that I put into my PC format. And there's that pipe character separating each value. I can also use this in a script. And the PC format parameter, Scott actually mentioned this too. I can change this here. I'm going to change it to the one that I just created. And so when I execute this, it's going to send me an email with that same format we just saw in Notepad. And finally, I can even use it in the SQL Web Interface. So it's save results, download, and here's the most commonly used ones. So mine's going to be listed under custom. Eventually. And when I click on this drop down, down at the bottom here, there's that JD delim. If I click OK, and bring it over, this looks just like the one we just saw directly from Viewpoint. So that's how you use WRKPC format to adjust or create any delimited format you may need for specific output.